I think it's time for a sketchbook tour of everything I made in 2024. So, before we get started, I think it's important to take note. A lot of my sketchbooks are very messy because I treat my sketchbooks as a way to be messy, have freedom, have fun, and not take it too seriously. So I'll show you, I actually work on much bigger artworks, and the problem with being super strict in your sketchbook is that then you're going to be super strict and stiff in your bigger artworks. So I think it's important to take note that this is just fun, it's mostly doodles, and I hope you enjoy. I really like this page. Yeah, I was just practicing drawing dances, pictures. Yeah, I'm playing around with a bit more of an illustrative drawing. I must say, character designs are not my best, but it's always fun to try. Here I was looking at different types of bugs. This is all still 2023, so it is not 2024, but I thought I might as well show you. Sometimes I just have these empty pages where I don't want to leave it empty, so I just scribble something. Here we are. January 2024, we started with a little sketch. This is a popular sketch that I tried to replicate. You can always learn something from someone else. So there we go, that is this tiny little sketchbook. It was a lot of fun, it wasn't too serious. Now, back with this one. This sketchbook, you can see, had a little bit more substance. I never know what to do for my first page. Maybe I should try and make a little video where I actually decorate my first page. You can see there's things falling out over here. I like doing little thumbnails in my sketchbooks just to see if I like the concept of an artwork. You see, I hate leaving my pages open, so I just like to scribble. Although, yeah, I did keep a page open. Oh, I skipped a page. I love doing little in-the-moment illustrations of people that I see on a day-to-day basis. Little challenges, even if they're absurd, is really good to push your creativity, to push just the weirdness of it, you know, to play around. Yeah, you can see, like, I tried something and it just completely failed. But this one I like a lot more. This one is also nice. Here you can see I really tried to experiment with abstract art. I think this one down here is my favorite, but I might just stick with illustration and fine arts. Here's a lot more art challenges. This page I actually really like. I was playing around with really nice markers that I found. I think what's difficult is if you're an artist, if you haven't found the right medium, it can really be frustrating to make art. But if you found a medium that you connect with, it's a lot more enjoyable to make art. This was lots of fun. So you can see part of being an artist is 80% just playing around and then 10% having really nice moments. And I think the problem is that often we just like to show our 10% when really it's good to show people the entire process. This sketchbook actually starts in 2024. In this part of my life, like in 2024, in all of these sketchbooks, I went through a period that I had a lot of work and a lot of mental strain, so I struggled to be creative. See, 2024, but it's still good to, even though you're not feeling very creative, to keep on going. Keep on trying, keep on having fun. This is still last year. Here, I actually made an artwork out of this. I'll put a photo up. See, I practiced around with what I wanted to do. And in the end, it looked nice. Still 2024. Here I played around a bit more with the illustrative look. Here I made a little storyboard of the song. A little road trip. This actually started in the car, but it got a bit bumpy, so I never really finished it. Here's another little sketchbook. I like to have everything a bit about, because obviously these sizes is nice to keep in your handbag, so I usually go through one at a time. But this is very nice to have when you have a tiny handbag and you just want to make little doodles. But there's also lots of notes in here. Yeah, I played around with fruits were people. The rest of that is this year, 2025. So I hope you enjoyed looking through my sketchbooks, and I hope you have a lovely day.